Hey everyone, it's been a while since I've been on the workbench, just with the wife going through chemo and she's doing better. It's been hard to get motivated to really get back here on the workbench. I'm starting to get a backlog of a few things, like these Sharp Zaurus. I need to replace the backup batteries on. So I did get in these nice little backup batteries that are insulated already, and I'm trying to figure out, I'm going to do it on my own personal Zaurus first, because see when I power it up, oh sorry, it's on the side of this one. It's going to complain at me soon about the backup battery. There it goes. Backup battery's running low. If I replace the backup battery once, I'm going to see what's going on in here. And this just came off the charger too, so I don't quite get what's going on. So I have a few Zauri on my floor here. I want to finish reworking and make sure those are okay before I send anything out. And if I don't get this to work, I might try something crazy like just add a what am I looking for? Just add a 3-volt regulator on that line instead. Because the backup battery on this actually doesn't do all that much, ironically enough. So I tilt the camera just a little bit. There we go. Bring it down a little bit. Of course the camera freaks out when you do that. Alright, hold on a tick. No, not that one. You're back. Let's see if I can bring it down just a little more so you can see what I'm doing here. Thought that's with my own work area here. There we go. So this again is a 6000. This is a L, so it's wireless on board. And thankfully it's just regular old Phillips holding the thing together. I feel a little tired because both of my dogs have been sick, which is getting to be a little old. Really messy poops. Wanting to wake up in the middle of the night and everything, and it's like I don't like going outside at 4 in the morning. For anyone I have projects they're waiting for, sorry it's been so delayed. It's just been hard to get really time and motivated to work out here. The other problem is I face the challenge of depression, so it makes it difficult from time to time. I am on medication, but still, nothing's perfect. Yeah, I've been on antidepressants for years now. What are you getting out of? Then there's 2 more screws. Oh, yeah, there's 2 more screws. There's one here. That's this little speaker next to that one screw. And I want to get here and measure the voltage across the backup battery. I'm just wondering why it's complaining. Is that it? Pop these connectors off. I haven't been doing any really videos on it, but the next one maybe I'll show the portable game system I made for myself I'm working on. Been fighting the charge system. It's so such a very hungry. The Raspberry Pi 4 with the screen is a hungry little beast. Okay, there. If I remember correctly, this flips up this way. Let's see if they get past the, yeah. Let's see. Don't want to break anything. Overthinking it. Okay, so it comes out there. Detaches everything, and the backup battery is actually underneath. So now, let's see, just those 2 screws. Long little bit. Oh, jeez. I went flying. Okay. Let's see. I don't think you have to take that out, do you? This is the wireless card here. Yeah, you gotta kind of finagle that off. That's a good word, finagle. A little finesse, get that out of there. Okay, so this is the one I installed previously. I'm curious. Oh. Ooh, we have a short, I think. Yeah. See that weird white stuff? That's lithium came out. Interessant. Let me see. 2 volts, so it's pretty low. Hi, Vicky. He's talking to my dog. Yeah. You can see, let me get the focus even closer so you guys can see it. Strange white powder going on there. Alright, so something went bad. Anything on the back side here? No, must have been A little solder bridge or something went on there. Well, them are ducks. Well, that explains why it's doing weird things. Let's see if I can at least pull this one off tonight. Yeah, if I have time, I might just pull this one off, and I want to work on one other little project tonight. Maybe I'll dive into that too. I wonder what happened here. What do I have? 560 should be flowing by now. I didn't expect to see such a dramatic issue on this relatively new battery. It bridged, which is weird. Or partially bridged, semi-bridged. What the heck? Okay, that's one side. There you go, Ricky. You good boy. You are a good boy. You go potty. You go potty. Oh, hold on. I know. It's horrible, isn't it? You haven't gone in ages. Oh, don't cry. I know, hold on. Let me finish getting this solder joint up here. Come on. There we go. Oh, I see what happened. There was a solder blob that bridged when I did this lead. And it came over the top a little bit. Oh, that was my bad. Well, in any case, I got better batteries anyway. Oh, love it, Peter. Let's go here. Alright, pause the video and take the dog for a walk. Where's my mouse? There it is. Okay, finally back after walking the dog, cleaning the garage a little bit, something else. Cray. Anyway, alright, so we have this little guy. Positive. Let's see what happened here. Same brand, same XL. Alright, positives on the bottom. So this tab needs to go over here. Let me see if I can modify it. It came with little tabs. Let's see if I can do a little manipulation here. Let's see. So I got that. So we're just going to sit like this. We gotta cut this down with something, not wreck Maybe. Let's see. These are actually shears for cutting stems for the artificial plants. Let's see. Cuts the big tabs off. Lickety split. Alright. Oh yeah. Oh, it takes it clean off. Wow, that's impressive. Alright. Cut the ends off a little bit here. That should actually work pretty well. Make sure it's nice and flat first. Let's see. Just using my pliers to straighten it out just a little flatter. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can get that. Got a bit of excess solder there. Let's see if we can get that off. That's pretty clean. Grab is sometimes you gotta look at it under the microscope. There's a little resistor nearby, but nothing crazy. That tab needs to be snipped down a little more. Good little cutters. My son's been borrowing my tools occasionally, and I think I'm one cutter short. Oh no, there it is. Okay. Grab these little flush cutters here. I think that's the most. For anyone getting into electronics, I would say probably the most imposing thing would be the number of tools you really, I wouldn't say need, but makes your life a whole lot easier if you have. I don't want to use those cutters, I'll use my crappy ones here. Just don't want it flying off and hit me in the eye. There we go. Nice. So in this case, I'm going to do the other Zaurus. I'll have a nice, easy way to do this. I'm going to be glad when this stupid year's over. Ooh. It's too much medical going on for my tastes. I was diagnosed with diabetes back in March. And then, wife in kind of mid-July, so it's like, oh, come on. There we go. Okay, so now I got good clearances. See if this tip is wide enough, otherwise I gotta swap it out. I need a wider tip. Gosh darn it. Okay. Well, I'm gonna put this aside for a minute. I want to show you one other thing. Kind of a mixed bag tonight, so I'll get that fixed later. So I can swap that iron out. Bumped my oscilloscope camera. Let me grab one thing over here. So I've been using digital cameras a long time, and I've been collecting some of the cameras I had in my youth. Hold on a second. Not my youth, but younger days. Put the glasses back on. So this little beauty is a JamCam. This is the JamCam 2.0. I also just bought a JamCam 3, but JamCam 2 was the very first digital camera my wife and I, well, she was my girlfriend at the time, had back in '99. So this is, we took a few, I remember going up to, and this was the camera we brought with. By the time we got married, that was in 2002, we'd gone up to the Olympus C-3000, which I bought one of those two used. JamCam, super simple. The two can hold 7 or 8. I got one picture in here. 8 at high resolution, 640 by 480, and then let me see. R2, which is a lower resolution, you get your 23 shots, and then R3 is 42 shots, but that's like 160 by 120 or something like that. It's like some ridiculously like tiny shot. So we did a lot of stuff on R2. I remember that because we had like 28 photos or something like that, which was cool at the time. I just picked up a JamCam 2, which is nice because it has a multimedia card. But this was our camera, not for too long, maybe a year, somewhere around there. And then we switched to, we bought, where'd you go? Here you are. This is an Magic Magicimage 500. And this was our second digital camera. We used this one all the way up until we bought the Olympus, and uses smart media, which was the format at the time. It was a little annoying because there was actually two different, there was a 3 volt and a 5 volt. This camera only took the 3 volt, so when you bought it you had to know, we need 3 volt or 5 volts. Go figure. But it works. Let me put this over here. And I have a card reader on my computer. So the problem is I can't get this one to turn on. There's no batteries in it right now, but I couldn't get the turn on earlier. I put it on a 5 volt, 3 volt DC. It has a 2 jacks, one of them for serial port. The other one is just a regular coaxial 3 volt input. Tried that, nothing, wouldn't turn on. So I was thinking maybe cracking this open and seeing if I can do a little troubleshooting, see what's going on. I mean, it could be something as stupid as the switch isn't closing. Looks like it's just 3 screws on the bottom here. And I need a separate screw catch. Let's see. Not this one. Oh, this one's overkill, but I'll do it anyway. It's kind of overkill, but anyway. Got 3 screws. Got another screw over here. Oh, I'm sick of walking dogs. I really am. Just want to do something other than walking dogs. Another screw over here. It only had 2 focuses. It was a distant and a macro. It took like, what was it? 1024 by 800 maybe? Resolution. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to finish this video. Hit the walk the dogs again. Okay. So let's see. There's no hidden screws in there. I just don't want to try to force it. There are 2 screws in here. Let's see. Little guys. That's a little self-tapper there. So be mindful of that. Don't unscrew that too often. All the visible screws. Oh. Let's see. So there's a clip there. Alright, so it has clips along here. Alright, so the whole front comes off as the assembly. Alright. Okay, big old cap in there. It's probably for the flash. Don't see anything too explodey. I wonder how this cap is doing. 60 microfarad. 330 volt though, that's definitely for the flash. At least this comes off. wonder how this back housing holds on. Oh, got the screw there. Let's see. Do I have a cap checker? I'm trying to remember here. Does my pause just 1 second? Let's see if I can find one tool line. Okay, so find my little this little guy here. Let's see. $61 there for a second. That should be pretty normal. Probably takes a while to charge up the cap. 51.5. I don't think it's actually going to be the reason it's not turning on though. So let's dive a little deeper. So looking at this further, we have the main thing I want to get at is that switch in the back. So it looks like, let's see what we have here. Silver screws this time. And what else is holding in? One black screw here holding down the flash assembly. Keep those together so don't get lost. Let's see. This thing's pretty complicated for its time. We've got two separate boards here. This is probably the power board, and the back board is the... Okay, so this... Let's see, another screw down here. Let's see, this is a tri-wing or regular? Tri-wing. There's a little screw down in here. Let's see if I can get a grip on it. So my JamCam, the 2.0, I just rebought. The problem I ran into was I couldn't download the photos at first. I tried installing this. I found the software, tried installing it in Windows XP emulator. Couldn't get that to work. Tried to use Gphoto in Linux. It's not one of the recognized cameras. So what holds you in place, my friend? Oh, there's an edge connector. Oh. Oh, well that's interesting. Let me see. I got some projects built up. I got that learning computer I need to get back into. I've got the my own Atari Lynx. 2 of them I need to fix. Okay. So how does this back piece is attached? What the heck is dinking? So they had snap features on one side. I wonder if this just pries up here. How did they make this thing? So it looks like, it's hard to show. Down in, I see there's an edge connector for this whole board here. That attaches to the body. That's just a mechanical switch. Good sound or a bad sound? And that's all still kind of wants to stay together as one piece. You back for now. There is one screw back there, two. There's one screw, but that's for the back. There's a edge connector I can see 90 degrees coming up. It looks like this assembly holds you in place is the question. This is one molded piece of plastic here. It accesses those. This has come off. Oh, good to know. Obvious way it's held down. So, how does one access this? Looks suspiciously okay. Oh man, that's a big chip in there. Anyway, that comes there. Oh, there is one more screw. Let's see. Yeah, let's do it. All right, one more little black screw. So that releases the battery assembly. Alright. Getting closer. Okay. I'm trying to look down that side here. How did you get made in the first place? Is the question we ask ourselves. And does this whole assembly pop off, or how's it held into place? The header pin's coming up. quite sure why I can't just pull this whole assembly off here. Is there anything else holding it in place? Like a mule with a spinning wheel here. Okay. I don't see any other mechanical attachments. Oh, come on, baby. You can do it. Did that move and I didn't realize it? Well, that part moved. Why doesn't this part move? What is holding you in place? You're not attached to the front. Getting hung up on is the question. There's a high voltage transformer there. Up on. Where does that whole board go together? Oh, I wonder if they soldered it together. Shucks. That might be what they did. I'm wondering if they, when they finish the assembly process, if these solder joints here are what kind of hold this all into place. Because the rest are just kind of hanging there, but there's a vertical board. It sits there. I think that's what they did. I think they reseat this all the way. I can see it's out a little bit. Yeah, that's what they did. When they finish the assembly, these large solder joints here are that's holding in place. Alright, that's it for me for the night. So, yeah, so with the JamCam, I couldn't find software that actually would download anything. I actually had to fire up my old Mac G5, which I've got back. Not this, that's Intel machine, but I've got a PowerBook over there. Not PowerBook, Power Mac, a big freaking like 80-pound computer over there, which is my experimental machine. And I got Mac OS 10.4 in there, which means I can still run Classic, and I had to use Classic on that, so whatever. But I got pictures downloaded, and they look just as fantastic as you'd think for a 24-year-old camera. That's enough for tonight. Everyone, thanks for watching, and I'll try to keep the videos a little more up to date because it helps me psychologically here. Wow, can't see here, but that's actually can't. There's a big Texas Instruments DSP, and there's a huge ass processor over there. Wow, that's a lot of computing power for the time. Crazy. I'll run off of 3 volts. Alright, that's enough for now. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, you know the rigmarole. It's YouTube. Thanks everyone. Nighty night.